Hey guys, it's Greg, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up an SSL, which is a secure sockets layer for your WordPress online store or for any WordPress website or WordPress blog you run, so that you get something like a green padlock with the secure sign in the upper left corner by your domain name. So aside from just looking cool, instead of looking like this, what this does is sets up an encrypted link. It establishes an encrypted link, also known as a secure connection, between your user's browser. So when someone is looking at your website, from a different state or a different country, it sets up a secure connection between their browser, which is visiting your site, and your server, which is like your cPanel or your HostGator account. The reason this helps is because when someone's looking at a product of yours and they're about to enter in their credit card information and buy it, or maybe write a comment or a review, and they want to know that all that information is secure and private, having an SSL on your website guarantees that all of that is private. It's also really reassuring for your customers and your visitors to just see that green padlock. So let's learn how to set it up. And before we begin, you should know that you can always ask in Google questions like why get an SSL? And aside from this main answer, you'll more importantly get the people also ask questions, where you can learn what does the SSL do, which is something like what we just covered. And then you can also dive deeper into the subject. Google will also suggest more questions based on the questions that you choose. So if I wanted to learn about the SSL handshake, then they're going to give me more answers and more questions about that. Or if I want to know what does it mean to have an SSL certificate, then it'll generate some questions regarding that. So this question, for example, is really good. The main difference between HTTP and HTTPS, which we're going to actually change our website from HTTP to HTTPS, is that instead of Hypertext Transfer Protocol, our website will now use the secure option, which ultimately keeps your information safe from hackers. Perfect. You might also be wondering about a free SSL, so let's go ahead and ask Google about that. Free SSL. And there's some options here for sure, but the first result, which is often the most trustworthy, says that you can get one from Comodo. The cool thing here is Comodo lets you try a free SSL for 90 days. It's just a little bit techy to sign up with, so we want to make it easy and do it right through HostGator. HostGator also offers the Comodo SSL, and we get a discount on it. So when you get the Comodo SSL through Comodo, it's going to cost us, $76.95 per year. But if we get the Comodo SSL through HostGator, it's only going to cost us $39.99 for 1 year. Along with all this information, I have a useful HostGator.com live chat from Chad D, which was really positive and rewarding. He said, "Have a nice day after all," twice. So, how good is that? And I'm going to condense this information and put it in the YouTube notes for you, along with a couple useful WordPress plugins and other sites, so that at the end you'll have a perfect SSL setup for your blog or website. All right, so enough talk, let's do it. So we're going to get our SSL certificate through the HostGator customer portal that we all got access to when we created our HostGator accounts. If you don't remember how to get to this customer portal, then you can just check your email. And you might remember an email like this with the HostGator billing portal link, along with a login name and password. So maybe you changed that or maybe you didn't, but this is one way to get into the place where we're going to register our SSL. So let's click on the portal.hostgator.com link and open up this screen. All right, and we can see I've already logged in, but if you need to log in, then just go ahead and use this information right from your email. Easy as that. And once you're in the customer portal, just click hosting. Great job. And now on these little icon tabs, just look for where it says SSL certificates with the gold padlock and click on that one. So on this screen, we're actually going to buy our SSL, but you might have also seen a different form for ordering an SSL in HostGator. For example, if you Googled get SSL HostGator, then you'll find this order SSL certificate page. And on this screen, I'm just going to walk you through what this screen would look like because it actually sent me to the customer portal, and I want to make sure we're all on the same page. So going through this form, we can see we can actually just submit an order using this order form. And it's going to take a little bit longer though, because HostGator will actually need to read all the information, and a real person will have to like process everything as if you're a new customer. We want to go through the existing customer portal so they know who you are, and they can hopefully just set up your SSL right on top of your website or blog and connect everything. And I got to the customer portal by, of course, reading into these types of SSL certificates, and I clicked on the I right here, and then it takes us to this HostGator support research in their knowledge base. And then when you scroll down, it says that SSL certificates can be ordered for any type of hosting HostGator offers except Hatchling. So you got to upgrade, by the way, from Hatchling to Baby if you're on Hatchling. And then HostGator recommends using the methods below in the following order, depending on your eligibility. So we're eligible to use HostGator billing portal. It's the #1 option. We obviously want to use that. And you can click on that to get more instructions. All right, it'll just take you down the page. We also want to know what types of SSL are available. So when we click that, we can see that there's 5 kinds offered at HostGator, and we're going to set up the most basic, the positive SSL, because that will establish the secure link between web browser and server, and because it costs the least. Like most features at HostGator, you can upgrade at any time. So for example, if you wanted to get the extended SSL, which is quote unquote recommended for e-commerce, even though I think the positive is plenty, then you can always upgrade later on. Some differences between these packages are that the Comodo Extended SSL, also known as the EV SSL, protects you against a larger amount of credit card fraud. It has a larger warranty level. Another option is the Positive Wildcard SSL, which lets you cover multiple subdomains like yoursite.com, blog.yoursite.com, store.yoursite.com, and so on and so forth. Just a couple differences, but we're going to keep it simple. I think the Positive SSL is perfect right now. Fortunately, you don't need to read any deeper through the directions because I've already done so. You just need to follow me back to the HostGator customer portal where we're going to order the simplest and easiest SSL. The kind of SSL we're going to set up today is called the Domain Validated SSL, also known as the Positive SSL, and it's good for businesses, organizations, and blogs, and may also even boost Google rankings. So that's all pretty cool. All you need to do to set it up is just choose your domain name at the top. So we need to scroll down to makeawordpresswebsite.com. That's this one right here, Make a WordPress Website, that we made in our Online Store 2017 video. And now back on our order screen, we just need to scroll down and click Buy Now. Now you might wonder why we're not getting the extended SSL. After all, on that last page, it said that that SSL was perfect for e-commerce. But if I've learned anything online, it's that you should not always believe everything you read. So when I read into the extended SSL, back on the HostGator support page right here, I clicked EV SSL. Then I was able to see that this SSL offers the same secure connection and strong encryption as the other SSLs. So they're all very strong. The main difference here is that the EV SSL gives you the green address bar where you can write your business like this. But when we even just look at Google, we can see that they don't use the business name right there, just the lock and the secure, which we're going to get. So I think that's enough. If Google uses it, it's enough for us. All right, that said, back on our complete order screen, you just need to scroll down and write in your organization name, the city you're from, state or province, and country. And Honest College is the name of my HostGator account. It's my very first blog, so it's my primary account name. I'm just going to keep that. And now scroll down, and what you want to do is change verification method to DNS CNAME. This is just the easiest option, and if you have HostGator name servers, which you should if you're hosting your site at HostGator, then you don't need to physically do anything to verify here. HostGator will just look at your name servers and check you off as okay, and then set everything up for you. So choose DNS CNAME and scroll down. If you need to put a credit card in, go ahead, but we're going to use credit card on file. Just click I have read and agree to the Comodo subscriber agreement because we're getting a Comodo SSL. And now we're going to click Pay Now. I've never done this, so we'll see what happens. And we got the error message. So that means we need to pull up a support window and figure it out with them. Kind of annoying, but let's just do it and get it over with. So let's click Chat Support at the top and start a live chat. So HostGator is usually pretty quick. That was really quick. Definitely happy about that. And let's talk to John. All right, John's asking us to verify account ownership. So let's give him some information here and speed it up. All right, we're going to give him our domain name here. Wonder if John knows he's on YouTube. Perfect. That worked. He read our mind. Let's just see what John says, actually. All right, John O, we already read that. I guess they took a quarter off the price, so it pays to ask because things are often changing in the world of HostGator. It's a fast-moving internet. All right, if you just heard that vibration, that was my phone getting an email saying, "Hello from HostGator. We've begun to process your positive SSL order for makeawordpresswebsite.com. This will be added to your package. The SSL should install automatically shortly after the invoice has been paid." So they already have my credit card information, and that will happen. All right, so we're underway. All right, what else should we ask him? Sometimes you gotta tell them there's gonna be a couple more questions because they scurry off to their next customer or their lunch or dinner or something. They're real people too. Good, good. 24 hours is good. Alright, that's what we thought. Should we tell them we're on YouTube? Aww. They really are the best. HostGator is such nice people. I've met them. I've probably met John, in fact. I just don't know who John O is, actually. Thanks for hooking up the SSL. Do we have any other questions? I don't know. Just, what's he having for dinner? No. It's, okay. Well, if you get John, if you guys get John, then tell him Greg sent you, and he'll be happy. Really nice guy. Happy as a peach. Peach is happy. Happy as a... Clam. I knew that was it. Clam. Oh, it's clam smile, right? The coolest people. Okay, so now we're going to take a break, and I'm going to get some dinner and take a hike, and then we're going to come back and see what John and HostGator have made for us. And they haven't made it yet, but we've gotten our email from HostGator email saying that our positive SSL order is in the works. So come back soon and we'll see if we have an SSL on our domain name, just like Google does. Like this. This is what we're going for. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Reopen, close tab. There's a command for that. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, where's the website? Come on, come on. Moment of truth. And oh, we're not locked up. So we have to use a WordPress plugin now. So we're going to install Really Simple SSL now by Roger Langhorst. All right, because this one has really good reviews, and HostGator told me that this would help us get our SSL working quickly. So we're going to go to plugins, add new, Really Simple SSL. We're going to install it. It's like if you open your window in New York City, then you're just like hanging out with people. Sorry about the noise. All right. Install now. Activate. Maybe this will just fix it for us. Let's see what this plugin wants us to do, though. We're going to have Really Simple SSL. We don't want premium. Probably want the settings, though. And now Go ahead, activate SSL. You may need to log in again. An SSL certificate was detected on your site. Awesome. Perfect. That's just what we want to see, because HostGator just set it up for us in the past about 18 hours or so, under 24 hours. Now we're going to go ahead and activate. Click the blue button. Moment of truth. SSL is enabled on your site. Mixed content filter was successfully detected on the front end. That's good. SSL certificate was detected on your site. 301 redirect HTTPS set. So that's also what we want, so that the original HTTP domain names all just do a temporary redirect to the secure URL prefix like that. Very cool. And we don't need to get this yet, because we don't want to pay for it yet. All right, now moment of truth. We're going to go to our site. And yeah, we're locked up. Woo! All right, good job, everyone. We now have the secure sign and the green padlock. It's the first time that we've ever seen that. So hooray, big pat on the back. And most importantly, your information, for example, your passwords or credit card numbers, is private when it's sent to this site by you or by your customers, by your fans, by your readers. And I think everyone's going to feel a lot more comfortable now on your sites and be reassured that they can make purchases. Really pumped. We did it, guys. Yay. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.